Yo, this is your host, the CPB23, and I'm here with this stepping back, check left hook, make you eat the ring post boxing show. But now this is the basketball show today. I'm a Clipper fan, so I'm just letting the world know. And it seems like every time something good happens for us, something bad happens for us. Last year, we had in the last couple of years, we got Baron Davis. He gets hurt. We get the first pick in the draft, Blake Griffin. He gets hurt. He's done now, and it's really sad, watching Clipper basketball, because it's always something. Every year, we draft old little Candy. He turns out to be the biggest bust ever when you could have had Vince Carter. Just countless guys, Jameson. We could have had a lot better guys than that. Lamar Odom, we had him, and now he's gone and been on several teams. I mean, every time we get a promising player that might bring something to the table for us, as far as getting us where we want to go, Elton Brand, either we let him go, and then yeah, I understand. Donald Sterling is the owner of the Clippers, is definitely a money grubbing, racist. It's been well documented that he's a racist. It's just sad, watching Clipper basketball, and it almost makes me embarrassed to be a Clipper fan, because I hear this every day. Well, what about Donald Sterling? What about Blake Griffin? Or what's he gonna be? And that's what you get. You get a broken kneecap. So when it's really it's depressing. It's really depressing, and it's like watching the 5 episode straight reruns of Twilight Zone, because everything happens every time the same way. We grabbed Marcus Camby after Defensive Player of the Year season. Gone. He's not the same player no more. He's not even starting. I'll let you know there. Chris Kaman was our 10th pick. And I understand, because he's mentally, I wouldn't say he's mentally disabled. He's more of he's slow mentally, and that's true. And that's well documented that he's slow. It takes him a while to comprehend things. He's gotten better since high school and college and stuff, but it's just Elgin Baylor screwed our team up, and our coach Mike Dunleavy has done some just idiotic stuff. As far as I can go back to the playoffs, 2006, when we played the Suns in the second round. If you're a Clipper fan or basketball, you know what I'm talking about. Vladimir Romanovich, who's a former Clipper, he's now over at I think he's over in Charlotte somewhere. Fucking don't matter. He hit like threes after threes. It was late in the game. Dunleavy opts to take the ball out of his hands, and we paid for it. And then another idiotic move. Now, Dunleavy. People don't know some people don't know his history. Dunleavy did lose to the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals back in 2000. So that just shows right there. And he had a 15-point lead then, and found a way to screw that up. We were making key substitutions at the wrong time. Before that, he coached Magic to the finals against the Bulls, and every team has been playing the Bulls the same way. And I hate the Lakers, so I was glad to see it happen. The Lakers lose, but the fact that he didn't double team Michael Jordan in the finals, he put one guy on him, one guy who couldn't guard him. It wasn't like when Cooper was still there. It wasn't the same. Okay, it just wasn't the same. And they didn't realize that all you had to do at that time, before Michael Jordan got a lot more teammates, was double team him, keep the ball out of Scotty's hands. They didn't do that. That game plan was not implemented, and they lost that series in 5. Sure, they won the first game, and that was a freaking miracle jump shot by Sam Perkins. So Dunleavy has been, his reputation has followed him all the way. And I'm talking about, I watched all these games. They just follow him. He finds ways to lose. It's like he snatches defeat from victory. He's like, okay, I have a chance to win, but you know what? I want to lose. And he just grabs that and he says, cool. And they extended his contract a couple of years ago. Why? He got us to the second round of the playoffs, true. But look who we played in the first round. Denver lays down for LA teams. We've seen it. We beat Denver in 5. And then after that, we lost in 7 to Phoenix. And we should have won that series. I mean, yes, Phoenix was a better team. But Phoenix is just coming out of a 7-game series against the Lakers where they were down 3-1 and they had to come back. So they were tired. Trust me, they had to fight. We had a chance to go. We had a chance to take them and beat them and go to the Western Conference Finals. We should have been playing the Spurs that season. And ever since then, it's just been downhill, downhill, downhill. The Clippers are, when they grabbed Blake Griffin, they were headed in the right direction. But they were headed in the right direction. But it's just the fact that when you Clipper fans are tired, okay? I've been a Clipper fan all my life. I'm tired. I'm sick of this. Even though we went to the second round of playoffs, never done it before that, and now. That was 3 years ago. If you ever heard this song by Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? You ain't done shit. You know, you won damn near not even 20 games last year. And, you know, you grabbed, when they grabbed old ass Sam Cassell, I was like, okay, well, he is a good point guard that season. And of course he got hurt after that. But he did great for us, you know, when we had Elton and Corey and all that. Clipper basketball is really, it's really depressing. Really, it's starting to be like more like a funeral every time I turn the TV on. It's not even. I used to be, even though we lost before, and I mean, I remember we went 0-26 before we won a game. And that was when Pooh Richardson did the game winner against Milwaukee. That was back in the mid-90s. But the fact is, we haven't had any kind of inkling that we're going to be a great team. You know, we had Maurice Taylor here, we had Lamar Odom here, we had Derek Anderson here, we had Darius Miles here, and ain't none of them are on the team still.